So maybe you're thinking here, wait a second, let's go back to the original document. Didn't we just cut this? And shouldn't it be on the clipboard and not here and allow us to go ahead and paste it here? Well, yes, but Microsoft has this thing that when you cut something and you undo it, the memory of it gets impressed upon the clipboard, and so it stays there until you copy or cut something else, which is a good segue. Let's learn how to copy our text. If I want to be able to copy some text right here, just click and drag to select it. Then to copy it, same thing as cutting, except you're going to have different icons to click on as far as coming up here in the clipboard group. You got the double page here. You can see in the pop-up it says copy, Control-C to copy. It's a shortcut key. So if I click copy, how do you know it's been copied to the clipboard? Well, there's no dancing clown that comes out and says, hey, you just been copied. No, you just have to trust it. And so if you want to test it, you can click off somewhere else and paste, and you can do the Control-V as in Victor, which is pasting it as well. Of course, you get the paste options here. You can click on the drop-down arrow. Let's undo that. The other paste options, well, we got to copy it again. You can see up here in the clipboard that it's now been removed. So let's go ahead and copy something else. Let's double-click on a word and copy the word R, and Control-C is a shortcut key. Once I do that, the two pages become highlighted now, so now it's on the clipboard. We can go ahead and paste it somewhere. And once I paste it, again, you can right-click, get the paste options, or you can come up here in the clipboard, click on the paste button here, and that works. And once you paste it, you can keep pasting it and pasting it and pasting it and pasting it. It's still on the clipboard. We can go to our new document, hit enter a couple of times and paste it, and Control-V, Control-V, Control-V as in Victor to paste. I mean, you can paste until the cows come home, until you clear the clipboard, which we'll cover in the next training video, or clear it by copying or cutting something else, or closing out of the program. That will, of course, clear the clipboard. Now let me go ahead and clear the contents of this blank document by clicking and dragging and hitting the delete key, going back to our main document, and what a mess. Let me click and drag that to select it, hit the delete key. And the last thing I want to show you when it comes to pasting is you do have other paste options. And one of the paste options I want to show you, it's special. And what I mean by that is let's go ahead and start with selecting a paragraph here that we'd like to cut or copy. Again, if we cut it, it's going to remove it from the document. I don't want to remove it, I just want to make a copy of it. So select it, right click on it, and copy it, or you can use the shortcut keys Control-C. Once it's been copied, let's go to the blank document. And instead of the typical paste options like right-clicking, we get the theme here that comes with it. You can choose the destination theme if there's a theme that's been applied to the document, and the other three options. We won't do that. Or a simple paste, Control-V as in Victor, or just clicking on the clipboard, or click on the drop-down arrow to get something special. So let's go ahead and click on Paste Special, and you get some options here. I want to paste it as a link. And the two that I'm looking at is a Word hyperlink or an HTML format link. Now you can read down below what's going to happen when you choose one or the other, but I'll go ahead and show you. If I choose a Word hyperlink, it says it will paste the contents of the clipboard as text with font and table formatting. Well, that's fine. Let's see what happens. Because not only does it paste it, but it'll be a link that when I click on it, it'll take me back to the other document. Let's go ahead and click Okie dokie. And just like a website, when you go to a web page, the text here not only was copied over, but it's now one big fat link. And when you hover over it, you can see in the pop-up the address to the other document. That if I go back to the document, and let's save our work and close out, and I hover over this, and you can see in the pop-up it says, look, if you want to open up the link to be able to get the rest of where this came from, what document it's from, then hold down the Control key, and notice that my I-beam turns into a hand with its index finger there to click on, and it says, hey, man, this may be totally unsafe. And I'm like, look, I created it. I'm fine with it, but still, it wants to warn you, so that's fine. Do you want to continue? Absolutely. Hey, it opens it up. Isn't that fun? Let's go back to our document here. That's one way to do it. And why would you want to do this? Well, for one thing, if you had like maybe 50 documents and you're taking highlights from each document, because maybe somebody doesn't have a whole lot of time to read all those different documents, but they want to read the highlights. If they like something with all the highlights, they can just Control-click to go to the document and read more about it. So that can be very helpful when it comes to time management. Instead of giving them tons of documents, let's go ahead and hit undo to remove that. and it should still be on the clipboard. So this time, let's click on the paste drop-down arrow and paste special. It's interesting because it's still on the clipboard, but I need to recopy it again because it doesn't allow me with the paste link option. Let me show you. Click cancel. When I click on the clipboard, it brings it in, right? But I don't get the options to do a paste link or a special paste. So let's go ahead and hit undo, go back to my document, and then just right click on it, copy, or again, the shortcuts, Control-C, go back to my blank document, click on the paste drop-down arrow, let's do a paste special. There we go, the paste link. Let's do a HTML format. And it looks like it's not bringing over some of the information. In any case, hopefully it works for you. You got a link that you can click on. But if not, you can right click on it. And notice that when I right click on it, it selects everything here because that's included and sees it as a link. And you get the options to update the link, which I'll show you in just a second, and then link document object, meaning that you can go ahead and open it up or edit the link. Let's go ahead and open it up. And it takes me right back to the document here. Cool. Let's go back to this one and show you that it says right here, I want to introduce you. So if I come back here and I make any changes to it in the original document, so it just says to introduce, I come back to this document, voila, automatically updates. But if it doesn't because something's going on here with my Word document program, that you can always right click on it and say update the link, and then it should reflect that change. Mine is doing it automatically, and it doesn't show the link that I can click on, but in any case, you can of course right click on it to open up the link object, to edit it, or to update.